Hey everyone, it's Jason here. We're building the battery pack up. Um, I'm actually watching YouTube channels on how to do this as I do this, so it's kind of cool. I'm using the brand new. They're actually a no name. There's no name written on them, but they're a brand new and they're a 7900, a 79,000 milliamp, 3.7 volt. Oh, I got that upside down there. There you go. So that's it right there. Or is it upside down again? Oh well, you guys can figure it out. You know. There we go. That's the right side up. There we go. 79,000. Those are the 18650s. Um, they seem to work pretty good. Like I've got one right now that's I've been running on on a little clock, or on a little a voltmeter. I've been running it on it. It only burns a low amount of voltage per hour. I haven't actually figured out how much the screen burns through in an hour, but uh, I've been running it off off one of these batteries for it's going on 4 days now. These guys cells seem to hold quite a bit of hold a charge for quite a while. Um, Only problem is I'm having with the tips is I've cleaned them. I've tried different things with them with these battery cells. Uh, I've tried using solvent on the ends. I've tried uh, doing just brushing them, giving them a scuff. But I'm still having a hard time melting my solder on. For some reason, it just doesn't want to. Some they stick, some they don't. Maybe it's the quality of the battery themselves. Now, you're all gonna laugh at me for this. Yes, I did buy my batteries on Wish. Okay, so, but I paid for these cells. I paid, uh, and it's just standard cell. But I paid for what was it? I think 100 of them. I think it was $10. $10 for 100 of these stupid things. So you're bound to run into if there's someone's manufacturing pumping out stuff that quick, you're bound to run into some that are just gonna be garbage. But you can't go wrong for the price. Oops, see, look, there we go. When we slipped, the solder slipped off. So we gotta. I just want to be careful we don't overheat this battery and wreck the cell. Um, I don't know. Maybe you guys can maybe leave me a comment or something. See if there's maybe there's a better solder I could be using. I'm running a 40 watts. Sorry, yeah, I'm running at 40 watts on my soldering iron right now, and even the bloody thing's hot in my hand. I do got a heat glove for it, but like it's just these things take so long to solder. It's just insane. I'm thinking I should probably go and order myself just a spot welder and spot weld these things. Be a lot quicker than sitting here fucking for hours. Like I'm 10 minutes. I'm going on probably. Let's see, with 5 minutes now. 5 minutes now. I've had my iron on the end of this battery, so I'm probably pushing the limit of the heat of the battery, which means the cell's probably gonna be hooped. Um, Mind you, the vent on it hasn't started steaming, so don't worry. I'm right beside my window here. If I need to, we'll toss her out the window. But it's just not heating up the way it should. I don't know what's up. I've tried finding a finer solder. I'm using a what I got 1.5 millimeter 130 to 13 gram solder roll of solder here. I'm probably need to go with a little thinner. This is a flux core I'm using. Um, That way I don't have to deal with flux and that type of garbage all over the place. I like flux core myself, for larger projects. There's my amplifier up there. I'm working on turning that into a tube. Um, I've got my tubes here. I'm just testing out different types of tubes, but I'm going to be working on turning that into a tube amp. My brother actually gave me that amp, and he's a huge tube amp guy. Just swears by them. So there's a good shop down the road here. Um, uh, Unlimited Audio, they're called, and they do all their own designs, and they even build all their own speakers. And they just shout out to them on Ultimate Audio, really good company. I'm gonna cut this video off here pretty quick. Oops, I got my diagrams and stuff falling off from the wind. Yeah, because this is just taking way too long. There's something wrong with the tip of this cell. Probably what I'm gonna do is swap this cell out. So I'll just quickly show you here. That cell there, that's just fried now. That's just fried. So we're gonna swap. What we're gonna do is we're gonna swap that cell out. We're gonna toss it. We'll put it into the test bin, and that way we'll retest it here. Give me a sec here. Let's pause this here. But I'm gonna throw this cell into the test bin. Just I put so much heat on it. I don't know if the cell's gonna be good anymore. But I don't like to throw them out in case I haven't ruined them, right? And I don't like to waste. There's the whole point in doing this is going green. It's not about waste. So that's why I've got boxes of laptop parts, and like I even keep piles of laptop screens that still work in case I don't know. Reprogram and build my own screen for monitoring my system inside my house. Have a nice screen mounted into the wall, right? So because I'm looking at buying a place, hopefully I get it. I gotta save up a little bit more coin here, but looking at buying a place, and that way I could take a nice laptop screen, a decent screen, and then mount it right into the drywall, and then that way everything's all touch screen, and I can monitor everything. Just if you have to get up in the morning and there's an alarm going off. Obviously, I wouldn't put any bells and whistles unless it hits a serious alarm. But that way I can wake up in the morning and just walk by as you go to the bathroom or go to the kitchen or whatever. Walk by and just take a quick look, see how your system's running, make sure nothing's going wrong. But I'm gonna cut this video off here pretty quick. This is we're going on 8 minutes. And it still hasn't stuck. Hell, the solder hasn't even, the solder. It's. I think it's a horrible brand too. It's AIM solder. I wouldn't recommend it. It says it's resin core solder for electrical soldering wiring for small parts. Well. This battery cell is not a tiny end, and I was with my DSM. It worked okay with that, but it's not working with this. So I'll catch you guys later. You guys throw some comments out there. Give me some shit. I know it's hey, the only way you learn, right, is by people giving you shit. I'm telling you, you're doing this wrong or you're doing that wrong. That's the only way you learn. So I appreciate both good comments and appreciate all criticism. It's the only way I'm going to learn how to do this properly, right? And I'd love for more people to start learning how to do this type of stuff, because it's green's the way to go, and it's amazing the type of energy you can get out of this stuff and how long they can last. I actually watched a guy on YouTube. He actually pulled these cells apart and rebuilt these bloody things. So it's he cut. I watched him. He cut open the shrink wrap or heated up the shrink wrap and pulled the shrink wrap off and everything, and like reused everything. Like, I've never seen anyone do that before. So it's like it's the battery is the way to go because everything's 100% green, right? You know, and it doesn't break down, right? You know, the cells break down, but if I can find a guy on YouTube that can rebuild a cell, why can't I? You know, why can't I learn how to rebuild a cell? You know, and go from there. So anyway, this isn't working. We're quitting on this one. We'll pull this cell out now, and yeah, we'll move on. We'll try something else. Like I've got some of them. I've already got my spots on there, and they've stuck. But it's just, you know, don't know. Maybe it's the manufacturer. Like I said, I bought these off of Wish. You know, I just it was one of those things that popped up on my Facebook, and I was like, oh shit, look at this deal. What a great deal. You know. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Some of them work. I'd say about 80% of these cells have been working. They work all no problem. Oh, actually I'd say more than 80% because it's the first one that actually hasn't been able to be soldered to. So I'd say 99% of these cells that I bought at, you know, like I said, I paid pennies for these things. Like, and that's a 79,000 milliamp. So, and I've got one going. It's going on its meter, and it's been going for days. So they seem to be decent quality, except for this one that I just can't get to spot weld it to, or can't get to the end soldered to. So I think I'm gonna order myself up a spot welder, and do a 4-spot. I see guys just do 2 spots. I see guys do 4 spots. I like it when you do a 4-spot weld. It's better to be safe than sorry. Last thing you want is your tin strap. Well, now this is gonna be. I'm gonna yank all this off and restart over again. Just because I don't like things looking messy. I don't like the tin strap looking messy. I think I might even go to a copper strap. I was just using the tin because it was another product I bought for dirt cheap, but it holds. It bonded really well. I actually did it a different way. What I did is I center punched it with my iron. I just pretty much just held my iron just like this, and just held it right in the center, and just held her there and pushed it down, and then she popped right through, and like I can't even rip it off. Like if I tried any harder to rip it off, the sides of this tin, or my bar, my bus bar, it would slice my hand open if I pulled any harder, because that shit's pretty sharp. So anyway, catch you guys later. Please leave me some comments. Just trying to learn. And all positive and negative comments, I take them all. And it's the only way you learn. So, and you know, so why not start going green now? Let's get this going. You know, let's get everyone on board and start doing some better things for our planet here. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Jay's Causeway. Subscribe to my channel, like my stuff. I've got other things on there. I got product reviews and stuff like that, and little jokes and stuff. Little things that you'll see if you take a look around my channel. So, this has been quite a long movie or video. So I'm gonna cut it off. Anyway, subscribe, Jason Causeway, YouTube.com, and hey, I don't please give me your comments. Give me some shit. I need to learn, right? So, anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye for now.